Woodstock High School is located 56 miles northwest of Chicago with a total population of 1,970 students. The racial percentages consist of 77.8 white, 1.2 African American, 18.1 Hispanic, 1.4 Asian Pacific Islander, 0.7 Native American, and 0.8 multiracial ethnic as of 2006. The school was founded in 1921 and until 2008 was the only public high school in the Woodstock area. The particular problem researched is the increasing school violence due to I asked the assistant principal Cater what his observations were on the topic of violence in the school.
Well, when we see violence from one student to another, it's usually precipitated by a series of events that kind of culminates in that. So there's usually events that are leading up to it, whether it's bullying, verbal harassment, or something that happened outside of school. It's kind of brought into the school and it escalates here. A lot of times what we see happening is that the escalation occurs also that involves third party.
Another theory is how biology could be a factor in the behavior of the student.
Anger management issues. Typically, there are people that are in fights typically have some type of anger issue. People that don't resolve conflict very well. Sometimes people that don't communicate very well and don't know how to resolve differences in a way other than physically, and that's what usually use that. Sometimes when you combine all those factors, that's when you have someone that's fighting more than you'd like.
After interviewing the school nurse, it was found that gender plays a role in the amount of violence portrayed at Woodstock High School.
Well, I can say that I think the girls are more violent. I think a lot of the girl gang members are more of the Indian type workers. They do all the, the lower end stuff. The boys or the male gender does more of the administrative type of activity in the gangs, and gangs are very well organized.
I've seen more girls get into fights here than I ever have seen the boys. And as far as the damage is concerned, I've seen more girls get damaged in girl fights than I have the guys in guy fights. Usually the guy fights tend to be more verbal, maybe pushing and shoving, whereas the girls, when they finally decided they're going to fight, it tends to get pretty nasty pretty quick. There's slaps and big girls with fingernails and wearing jewelry and long hair is a good target to pull on. So as far as gender, I would say the girls fight more and they get more injured in them. I've seen gang altercations where somebody throws up signs or someone will threaten them with their gang allegiance or whatever. But the nice thing about that is the school has such a strict policy on anti-gang behavior and colors and so on and so forth that usually that's dealt with very harshly and can oftentimes even lead up to expulsion. I've seen kids expelled for that.
Some solutions include stronger security, counseling groups to help students resolve their problems, and both male and female police officers.